had to fix that because his shot was going to be so fucked up. I didn't even want to deal with that during the shoot. It was like going like this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Bowls SA live stream for the MGA Women's Country Carnival Pairs Final, semi-final, my apologies. I'm Isaac Jordan from Bowls SA. I'm joined here by the president of Bowls SA, Tim Dodds. Doddsy, welcome.
Good morning, Isaac. Thank you very much. What a beautiful day here at Marion, and I'm sure we're in for a great contest by these... in this pair's first semi-final, we've got Kath Greenslade from Riverton and Jodie Kotz from Keith up against Lee Robinson from Malang and her partner, also from Malang, Yvonne Kelly. So the girls have had their roll-up and we're into it, and looking forward to a great contest, Isaac.
That's it. I do have to correct you though, Doddsy. Oh. Yvonne Kelly is from Malala.
Oh, Malala. You're dead right. Look at my writing. I can't even read my own handwriting.
That's it. So Greenslade and Kotz, the blue stickers on their bowls. See the top of your screen there on the scoreboard. Robinson and Kelly with the green stickers on. They're playing 15 ends here for this semi-final. Kath Greenslade off to a cracking start. Look at that. Gets a touch with her second, holding two. Lee forced to change hands here. On the wider side at current, the bit of a breeze coming over our backs here, Tim.
A little bit of breeze, which is probably typical at Marion, unfortunately, and will be a bit of a challenge for the girls. But looking at the standard of bowls from their first four, they seem to be all over at the moment. But you're dead right, mate. That breeze is pretty strong here at Marion at the moment.
That's it. Typically, as well, Doddsy, it sort of comes from the west, would you say?
Yep, southwest, but it's out of the opposite direction today. It's coming out of the north.
That's it.
Northwest, northeast.
So normally, I guess at this stage it's coming over, so the commentary box side, you see a bit of shadow on the rink at the moment. So that side is the wider hand, whereas typically at Marion, it's normally the tighter hand. Tell you what, these ladies off to a cracking start. Look at that.
On another toucher. Wow, look at that.
So Yvonne Kelly definitely not afraid to drive or play an upshot here, Tim. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls it out early. Aggressive line.
Yep, around the mark. And probably going to rest that one. Oh, no, ran through a little bit.
Reasonable attempt. I like the shot. I mean, early days, you may as well give it a crack. Front hopper, hard to outdraw. Be a little stiff, not to hang on a little bit more or turn a little bit more and maybe hang around a bit, but played it well.
Yep, she's close again.
Relatively aggressive line again. Just a touch less weight, I'm going to say. Hangs it a little wide, although they are stocking up at the back.
Yep. So as they cross over, Kath goes down. I'm sure she'll be aware of that.
There wasn't a whole lot of conversation on the crossover, but agree. You'd have to think that just throwing this first one back allows them then to go and add more to the head as it progresses.
Big gust of wind as Kath let that bowl go. And she's not far away again. Look at that. Just running across the top there from Jodie. Another lovely weighted bowl from Kath Greenslade here, and just going to settle nicely. Yep, great bowl. Yep. I think the big count of 5 down was given. Big bowl here. Just going to hang wide, unfortunately.
And look, they've got everything back. I mean,
everything back now.
It's nearly unmissable on either hand, really, as long as you miss on that non-commentary box side. So as the screen sits now, the left-hand side of screen, you hit anything there, good things are going to happen.
Jack back.
Yeah, you can't really get your red one and nothing else.
And again, not a lot of conversation on the crossover. I think the girls have worked it out. Change of hand.
So and running for cover here. Dodsey.
Running back.
Yep. Ends up in a pretty good spot. I reckon there's a chance it probably ricochets. Depends how much weight they play, of course, but could ricochet off a bowl and head in that left-hand side of screen direction. Yvonne just over the draw here.
And
doesn't want the hole.
Through the gate.
Stiff. Look, that hole's always there when you're going to play that kind of weight, and especially on that hand. The forehand really had no hole to get through. Makes her job awfully tricky now. Jodie just about to draw another.
Close. Very close.
Again, still a really tricky shot on this backhand. Still, you can miss. You can be 2 foot quick and wide and get no result. You can poke through that same hole just underneath the shot bowl for no result. Just going to be wide and quick.
Just going to hang. Yep. Right. Interesting count here, Isaac. Let's see what the girls are going to agree to. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight out. And we're going to go measure for a 5, I reckon.
It doesn't really look measurable, but it's always hard to tell on the screen.
Yep. I don't think they'd be any different to you, mate. I don't think you'd give anything away, so... Ooh. Going around again, we've taken 4 out. It's the handful, 5.
5. Well, that's good work from the 2 leads. One put 4 down, one put 5 up. So
not bad.
Did look like 5. Cracking start from Greenslade and Cots. A little bit, I think a little bit ballsy, Dodsey. Didn't throw anything back until quite late in the piece, but nonetheless, they run away with 5.
They got away with it. Right. Right, end number 2. We come back the opposite direction now, and we'll see if the girls play the same hand. Just navigating that breeze, which we did mention is quite blustery at the moment.
You were wide hand, prefer the wide hand, Dodsey, or the tighter hand, or what's your preference?
Well, everyone has different views on it, Isaac. You being a skipper, what do you like your leader to play?
Well, I don't know what ship we're running here. I definitely just asked you a question, and you've thrown it back on me to answer. I will answer, though. It does depend on the situation a little bit. I probably prefer the tighter hand generally, but it does depend on how blustery the wind is.
Look, I agree. I think, the conditions will be very testing for the girls today, but 2 reasonable leader bowls there.
So Kath looks like she
And I know you don't like me throwing questions at you, but do you, as a skipper, do you like your leader to follow the other leader down, or you don't mind?
Doesn't bother me when my leader puts 2 on.
You don't care. Yep. They're 2 good bowls from Kath. Look at that. Yep. And a little bit of chalk as well.
And brilliant leading from Kath. Green slate here. Hasn't really missed one yet, to be honest. So Lee changes hands immediately. Just going to slide through. Gets a little sticker on it. Not enough to really change any kind of angle. But does poke one past. It's a positive for them, if nothing else. It'll be interesting what hand Jodie plays here, I think. Tim, she doesn't want to throw another one sort of jack high with nothing past. I think she's got to give the first one here. I like the forehand. Just give it a little chance. Tuck the jack away. Just slide past. Gives them a lot of confidence to go into the rest of this end with a bowl pass especially. Played it pretty well.
Yep. Probably, yep.
Just quicker than what she would have liked, but like I said, something past this stage in the end, when your leader's got pretty much a resting toucher, it's a good shot.
Yep.
Well played by Yvonne as well.
Not sure if you've done it, Isaac, but have we roughly calculated what we think the speed of the green might be at this time of the day?
I haven't.
We might...
You're the man who prepared it. What do you reckon? You could give us any insight?
I'll let you know. They're another good bowl. Look at that. Yeah. They're
perfect.
They're all over it at the moment.
Yeah. Perfect from Cots there. Didn't want to leave it jack high. Nearly tucked the jack away as we discussed. Yvonne not far away though. Yvonne not far away.
Yep, great bowl.
Stiff not to get the shot.
Not quite get the shot, Isaac, no, but very good. Bowl in the head. Very handy.
Kath drawing really well here. Dare say should be on the backhand again. A couple of bowls to work off and sit in. A little touch is good. Got to hang on to your hat at this point, though, Dodsey. The wind's coming in very strong.
Well, it's getting that strong, mate. I'm having trouble hearing you. It's, it's blustery from behind us. And I look at those, the Bowls SA flags over there. We might lose one shortly.
Someone down at Brighton can pick it up for us. Kath.
Not far away again from Kath. Just sit that. No, oh, look at that. Yep, great shot. Well done.
A little stiff just to poke the jack out that far. I thought she played it pretty well just to sort of work off and back. She probably needed a little more or a little less of that bowl that she made contact on. Just pokes the jack out into the open. Lee's rather quick here.
Change of hand now for Kath. Going to play her forehand, which is currently the wide hand here on this rink. With that breeze coming in over our shoulders as we sit here.
6-inch toucher would be unbelievable if she could.
Just hanging wide a little bit.
All right, Kenley correct. She's probably 4 or 5 foot quick on her last attempt. This one's not too far away.
Just going to pull up a fraction short, unfortunately.
It's a tricky one now for Yvonne Kelly. That one's really not in her way, but I wonder if it forces her onto the other hand here, Tim. Just to play with a little bit more weight, just sort of push up. She's got her own to sort of sit or roll forward. She could even snag a jack if she's underneath. That last red one, if she sort of sprayed it or it was just under the draw, she's a chance to you know, half the red and then get back up to the jack. Flick one of Kath's out. Jodie gets first say, though.
That's right.
She'll be trying to draw that 6-inch toucher, I reckon. Just tuck it away. Make it really
Close.
hard.
Close. Oh, great shot. Yep. Another one waiting.
Okay, she is on the hand. I described Dodsey. She's got a bit of weight behind her. Just poking up into the head. She's going to be tight.
I think she just missed her line a little bit there, Isaac. Although, good sider, they say.
Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid to play
Actually ran out of...
a little bit more if she wanted to.
Yep.
Can't go too quick. She doesn't want to, you know, lose her own and go another...
handful down.
Well, yeah, she's probably one worse if she did lose hers. Probably 3 down currently. It's hard to dead draw, although they're looking at making it look pretty easy.
Right. Very quick on the mat there, Yvonne. She had in mind what she wanted to play. Closer. Oh, look at that.
Look, that was the fail-safe if she was a little bit tight, Dodsey.
Yep.
Whilst it is lucky, it probably wasn't out of the question. Does get them on the board,
Gets them
though.
on the scoreboard, mate. So that'll be a confidence builder for them both.
Yeah, it was still a reasonable end. I mean, look, Kath and Jodie definitely dominated it, but there was plenty of close bowls. It wasn't like it was poorly played. So, yes, I agree. Take a bit of confidence from that one. Haven't really changed the length, which is
No, I
interesting.
noticed that. I thought there might have been a bit of a length change, but no, we're just sticking to where we're at the moment.
Yeah, I would have preferred something shorter or something longer, but we've played quite literally the exact length that we've just seen 2 ends of. It's a great start from Lee. Just going to run out of puff, but there'll be plenty outside of that.
Well, Kath did have a look at playing the same hand, but decided to change. Has she got the legs? Yes, she has. And another great bowl. Leading well, very well. A little bit more on this one from Lee. And just going to slide through, but an improved bowl. Great reply. Well, I just did the old fail-safe second count on the way down following that last bowl of Kath's. I'm guessing, Isaac, about 14 and a half at the moment.
Yeah, that's where I would have probably put
A
it
bit more
at.
sun throughout the day. Probably quicken up a little bit. But just that nice pace on a green to play all your shots. And so far the girls are doing just that.
That's it. Especially with a bit of this breeze around at the moment. It's pretty tricky conditions. Making it look pretty easy though, Tim.
Well, we've got some of the country's best talent here, Isaac, so I wouldn't expect anything less.
No. Two right.
Another bit of
snags a little jack on the way through.
bit of chalk coming out.
We've got the other pair's semi-final as well, Tim. We'll try and keep everyone up to date with that. But Jenny Johns and Judy Strauss, both from Waikerie, up against Melinda Pearce and Corinne Lynch. Melinda from BHAS, Port Pirie Way, and Corinne Lynch from Laura. So we'll keep you guys up to date as that one progresses. Currently their scoreboard says 0-1 in favour of Corinne Lynch, I believe. just going to get stuck a little wide. Speed was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, can Jodie make her correction? Speed was awesome on her first attempt.
Lovely smooth delivery from Jodie. She's close. Yep. Oh, well, just ran in that. Typical when you call a shot, she's close, just pulls up that fraction. As she walks past our commentary, a little bit of a wry smile and a little bit of nod to Kath saying sorry, but boy, we all do it, don't we?
Yeah, she's not too far away. I mean, you get one turn out of her, she's probably shot, so it's not the worst bowl in the world.
Just going to clear that one. Oh, good bowl. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, well played from Lee Robinson. Don't know if this changes maybe what they try and play. Doesn't really look like it. Looks like just a draw on the backhand again. Probably just need a good second wood before they can get too adventurous. Kath Greenslade not far away. Should turn pretty hard.
Oh, she's
late.
done it well. That'll fall.
Great shot.
No, it won't. Oh.
I think she's got the shot there by the looks of things. Pressure back on Robinson and Kelly.
She's playing her backhand looking to be under that front bowl. A little bit of speed on it. She just going to hang wide. Just hanging wide.
I don't mind it. Look, to somehow get a toucher down the line. It's 2 or 3.
I think the call was same bowl, Kath, from Jodie. Lovely delivery, stayed down on it. And got Jodie moving in. She's interested. 2 cracker bowls. And just going to... Yep, and fall. Yep, great.
I think that's almost better than drawing a second shot then, Dodsey. Just the way the head's just starting to build for Robinson and Kelly. There was a chance for them just to poke at the jack, and you know, it kind of goes pretty well for them almost no matter where it goes. Getting that one just past allows them, or doesn't allow Robinson and Kelly just to poke up anymore, and it does now allow Greenslade and Cots to maybe just positively draw up and, you know, draw the tiniest of touches, lay over the red, lay the red one over. They're probably 3 shots. It's a really good close bowl here from Kelly required. Jack movement's still okay. Tell you what, she's not shy here.
No.
Up and into it.
And just missing.
What an effort.
Yep. Jodie to play her forehand, which again, for those of you not here, it is the tight hand at the moment, or the narrow hand as we call it. Speed looks good. Kath moving in with a little bit of expectation that she will, and close, just pulled up slightly. Might force Eve on a change, but no. Up with a bit of weight.
Yeah, change of hand, but the same shot. Not far away. Doesn't want to rip her own.
Not sure on the count there, Isaac. Looking at that, is that?
Looks like 2, but I don't know if that front one of Jodie's could be in as well.
clap from Kath as it comes in, and she's just got an edge, just pieced it out a little bit. Kath willing it to fall in.
It's probably in.
Yeah. I'll have a look at it. 2 coming out straight away. And 3, and we go to a measure. So we've got 4 shots conceded already. There's a 5th. And no. Oh, my mistake. Only 4.
4.
I thought they'd taken 3 out and missed for the... Anyway, 4 shots. And...
takes them now to 9-1.
9-1 after 3 ends. Wow.
Well, that scoreboard, probably a reasonable reflection of how well Jodie and Kath especially are draw bowling at the moment.
Yep.
Tim?
I just looked at that head, that last end, and a nice tight head of bowls allowed those shots to be played. And I think if that standard stays for the rest of the game, we're in for a cracker game of bowls, Isaac.
That's it.
As we mentioned, this is the first semi-final. The other semi being played 2 rinks over on rink 4. The winner of both of these will play off in the final a little bit later. Kath Greenslade on the mat again. Just playing her backhand on the narrow hand. Beautiful delivery, staying down, beautiful weight control, and again, great leading, great leading. Lee following her down and not far away at all. Good reply, good leading, girls, very good. Little bit of chalk for that one. An appreciation clap from Jodie as well, which is always great to see in our game. Kath's second bowl.
Not too far away again.
No, they're good. This is good. Good bowling. Yep, well done. Change of hands now. Just probably trying to match Kath's last bowl out here. Probably bowl and a half behind Jack.
It's interesting.
Just going to slide through a little bit.
Yeah,
but I knew what she was after.
She's probably played the best first bowl she's played so far in the game and switched hands to play a bit of a nothing bowl. Would have preferred her to stay on that hand and draw another, put these two, Greenslade and Cots, under a bit of pressure for the first time in the game. Cross over 2 down. Either way, they do have 1 back now, which is not a bad thing. Jodie gets to choose either hand here. Both yield much the same result. Backhand probably marginally better. Just looking to be a positive draw up. Sits the red one. She's shot. Can get a little bit of trail.
Not far away, Isaac. And probably just the breeze held her out that last little bit. And I say that looking at the windsock behind me. That's almost straight out at the moment. So it is challenging. Not far away here from Yvonne either. And I think the chalk's coming out again. Oh, just missed.
It's a good shot.
Bowl to sit on now for Jodie. Just great shot. Yep, nah.
Brilliant.
Found the jack, ran with it, and bit more chalk. Yvonne going to follow her down now. Hoping probably just to slip underneath, looking. I don't think she's far away either. I think the Jack's on the move again. No. Great shot. Quality bowls being played. Well done, girls. Well done. If you have just joined us, welcome to the Marion Bowling Club. This is the one of the two semi-final matches being played here on the middle green here at Marion, right in front of the clubhouse, B green. The women's Country Carnival just wrapped up the men's in recent weeks. It's great to see the girls down here enjoying the facilities at the Marion Bowling Club.
Exactly right, mate. We've got, like I said, the pairs semi-final also occurring next door. We've got the fours semi-final and final to occur later this afternoon. We'll have the singles going to come in at a later date. Unfortunately, a few of these ladies are good enough to make it through in all disciplines as Kath Greenslade hits a bowl out, nearly makes 3, I think.
Great bowl. Great bowl. Yeah, the talent is such that some of the girls are playing in each of the finals, so does make it hard, Isaac, to organise the events around it.
It does, but it's certainly very cool to see and a valiant effort to make it through in 3 finals.
It's good, isn't it? Yep. Speaks volumes.
It's not easy to do just to make one, especially through the knockout stages. Obviously, you lose, you're out.
I wish I made a final of something. That'd be great.
Same.
Let alone being 3 of them. Change of hand now for Kath, playing her forehand on what we have described earlier as being the wide hand, right past our commentary position. And she's not far away again. Is that going to roll on just a fraction? Got a clap from Jodie. I reckon it's in. That's close.
Probably not a bad shot. I mean, from the mat, it's going to be hard to see the Jack now, which, you know that adds an element of difficulty.
You stand on the mat and you're thinking, oh, how do I get in there now? Do I have to change my hand? What sort of shot do I play? What weight to get under or around? Little bit on this one. Just going to hang. Just going to hang wide.
Interesting.
And that's the back bowl now.
And Yvonne did indicate before Lee got on the mat that they were 5 down when she indicated change of hand. So it'd be interesting what she does opt to play here.
Well, certainly longer discussion between the two pairs. First time we've seen them stop and have a really solid chat about where to. Certainly a long chat between Kath and Jodie, probably protecting what they've got at the moment. Yvonne already at the mat and probably got in her mind what she wants to play, but that may be determined by what happens here. It's all well and good, Isaac, to get that shot in your mind, but then it gets changed when... So Jodie playing her backhand.
Looks like she's
to me, looks like trying to run back a little bit. Thumbs up from Kath. Gone back behind. Okay. What's Yvonne got in mind?
She hasn't been shy of playing weight so far. I can't imagine she's all that different here. Plenty of bowls to sit and land and get things moving, make a better angle for her on the next one.
She's not far away here, mate.
She certainly isn't.
It's
a great effort. It's a great effort. It's interesting.
Call from Kath, but Jodie's she just sees it a little bit differently from where she's at.
Yeah, well, I think the backhand's actually better here, Tim. That maroon one is short, probably on the draw line. It's standing up. You flop that, once or twice. It's nearly in for the, second wood, at least on the backhand.
And that's what Jodie's played, as you called it. Yep.
It's got to stay off the pink.
Oh.
Got one that's
One down. Wow.
still not easy for Team Kelly and Robinson here. I think you're going to have to play a bit of rumble, but
yeah, and for the first time in the game, we have had that. Given the situation and the score at the moment, come and have a look. So Yvonne just walks past us at the moment, going down to the head to have a look and see what they can manufacture.
be interesting if that maroon one was to go, Dodsey, if they'd be down at more of a number. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance it's two more.
Having a good look at it. I just can't see on the monitor myself, mate, but interesting.
I think it's pretty protected on the backhand. If she wanted to have a bit of a rumble up, she can sort of, where she's standing on that backhand, through that port and sit the shot bowl out clean. She makes 2 shots. She gets a bit of jack movement. She gets the shot.
Well, the decision has been made.
We hope. Nothing worse than going back to the mat and still not being decided.
Correct. Yep.
Sometimes it does depend, though, how it looks from the mat as well. I think the backhand looks pretty good,
I
though.
agree, and look at that. She's just stood behind the mat then and had another look at it from her end.
Yeah. So Yvonne, being left-handed, will be her forehand.
And a little bit of weight.
Rumbling up.
Yep.
Needs jack movement. It's going to need some help. Oh, heaven.
And, oh, dear. Just rolled another one in.
Lucky she didn't turn that red one over. She probably would have been 3, maybe even 4. So while she missed, it's unfortunate. She did knock one up. She's probably a little bit lucky in the end not to go down worse. However, Greenside and Cots poke their lead out once again. 11-1, 4 ends played.
Yep. Not quite the same on rink 4 with the other pair's semi-final. A bit of a tighter game. Is that 3-1, Isaac? As I look past our cameraman.
It is 3-1.
3-1 after 3 ends.
Yeah, in favour of
tighter game.
Yeah, Corinne Lynch is up in that one against Judy Strauss.
Just a slight change in length this time. Kath and Jodie have Kath, I should say, has just rolled that jack a little bit longer. Almost down at the 6-foot mark here on rink 6. A little bit of adjustment once the that change of length. And Lee all over it with her first bowl. I've got no doubt Kath will make the adjustment needed after her first bowl. A couple of feet short, just crossed the head at the last minute. Certainly a little bit more on this one.
She's going to need it to battle the wind.
Yep. And typical commentary malfunction. Called it far too early, and unfortunately Kath came up a little bit short.
Lee not far away again.
And not a bad spot.
Yeah,
happy to be back there. Just noticed Lee picking up some of the gum leaves that are regular visitors to the greens here at Marion. They're on Sturt Road. The gum trees do deposit a lot of leaf litter.
along with the noise pollution of Sturt Road, mate.
Interesting, we haven't had an ambulance so far, Isaac.
True.
Probably 6 or 7 a day, maybe more. But a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. 29, I think, here forecast in Adelaide. Just be ideal if that wind would disappear, but I'm not sure that's likely to happen. Oh, okay. Yvonne just managed to get a little piece of that jack and pushed it back. Got the girls in a good position at the moment.
Jodie pushing up on her forehand.
Just going to slide across the front of the head, I think. Oh, a little bit of a glide, but 2 is the signal from Lee at this stage. Yvonne, as Isaac mentioned, left-hander. And acknowledgement from Kath on this occasion that it's close, and yep. And
probably a good shot in the end, Doddsy. That bowl was sitting jack high. She just sort of poked it up and over, and she flopped away. Makes the head look... There's just more gaps up there. You can't just rumble up and sit something. There's every chance you just sort of float through one of those holes. So probably a pretty good shot in the end. Means the pressure now on Greenslade to draw us a good second shot, if not the shot. On the forehand. First 2 attempts were short, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is a little bit over, and fair enough if it is.
She is, and just going to...
nearly.
Almost that ideal glide in, but not quite. Lee playing her forehand as well.
Yeah, they'd love to get a bit of jack movement here if they can.
They would. They'd just get that jack to go back a smidge. I think she's just missed her line a little bit too. Yep. Very methodically steps up to the mat, Kath Greenslade, settles herself. A little bit more purpose on this one, I think.
Yep, certainly poking up.
Looking for that jack. Jodie's just ended up in a good spot, though.
Yeah,
good spot.
Sits that backest bowl of Robinson. See there, Jodie getting it out of the ditch. Sits that into the ditch, and Kath stays up. So, well, wouldn't be surprised if Jodie's playing weight. So important for Lee to try and draw this toucher.
Not far away. Just ran across again.
I wonder if that short bowl of Kath's out here on the forehand, Tim, is just playing a little factor in their mind.
It is, isn't it? They're just pinching their line, thinking, am I going to get it? Yep.
No real prizes for wide here anyway, but it just seems like it's just playing a small factor in how they approach this shot. So Cots has the most back bowl. I wouldn't be surprised if you just try and rumble up and put the jack in the pit here. Probably not a bad shot considering the conditions. It's almost a little easier just to take the guesswork out of the wind and just send it up there. Straight line. Get one bowl out, jack in the ditch. This one's, well, maybe draw weight, just over the draw. Oh, heavens.
Oh, dear. Never, ever seen that in the game of bowls ever. Wow.
I've seen you clap them before, Tim.
Little bit of purpose from Yvonne's bowl now. Unfortunately, doesn't need that jack back. Hanging wide, unfortunately. Now what do the girls do?
Well, Well, they probably still want to get the jack moving again, to be honest. And or another second shot. I think that's the key there. You know, Kelly can just rip that bowl out and probably get a couple of shots. So just positive draw up. Tuck the jack behind. Get another second.
She's not far away again.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. That is a really good shot.
Could be 2 or 3 light there, I think, Isaac. Yep, no. Change a hand for Yvonne. Probably trying to come in under. Oh, she's just going to miss. I think this is going to be another reasonable number, mate. Was that 2 or 3?
2.
2. Wow.
3 ends in a row for for Greenslade and Cots. 13-1 now. 5 ends played. Greenslade and Cots certainly just, I mean, Cots certainly got a lot of luck there, but I think generally they've just been drawing better. They've just played that, so far they've just played that bit better as each end goes on and progresses. I think Robinson and Kelly, just their weight has probably let them down just a little bit.
Yep. Yep. And when the gap gets that big early, you start playing clutch bowls, I think. You try to manufacture things that aren't going to happen. 13-1 at this stage. If it gets bigger, you think, oh dear.
That's it.
What do we do now? Just pulling up a fraction short, Kath, and watching her tap her shoe on the mat. Cross with herself. She knew what she did.
All right, Lee on the forehand, turning side.
Good weight here, Isaac. I think she's close. Chalk's not quite. Great bowl.
That is a good start.
Leading.
Yeah, good start.
Kath looked. She looked at her backhand and thought, no, what if I run into my short bowl? So she swapped hands, playing her forehand now, which is the wide. Play the open hand, many say, and she's corrected nicely.
Yeah, just poking.
Just finishing behind.
Yeah.
And Lee going to follow her down. Good opportunity to make 2 here. Put a bit of pressure on the changeover.
Yeah, track's good.
Yep, she likes it. And a clap from both skippers, which is nice to see. A little bit of pressure on Kath and Jodie now on the changeover.
I'm not sure it's really been the case too often in this match, but yeah, Jodie just got to try and draw this one off.
Yep.
Get a good second wood. Starting to build this head up.
Taking her time on the mat. Decision made. Looks like she's going to try and just play under Kath's shortish bowl. Track looks good. And
I'd say it's
a good bowl. Just ran back, still the 2 down, but changes it up. Changes the shape of that head up now.
A little bit stiff to put it through the jack and back to the red one, but was pretty quick, to be fair.
That was the breeze. I looked at that bowl, followed it down. That was the breeze pushing it out to the west as we sit here. How far? Jodie's just asking Kath how far. 2 feet.
So just over the draw here, sits a bowl. She's played it well.
Oh, okay. Now, where's Yvonne going with this one? Is she just under Kath's front bowl? No. Hanging wide again.
Probably not a bad thing, though, Tim, to hang wide. The Jack's very likely to move that way.
Yep, I agree.
I actually almost would have Lee nearly trying to do that in a sense, you know. Stay on the hand she just played 2 on. Draw another, get a little toucher. Turn one of her red bowls.
Yep.
Good. Put a bit of pressure back on the Greenslade and Cots team.
And again, both pairs right in front of our commentary position having a chat. Lee and Yvonne trying to protect what they've got. Jodie and Kath discussing how we can change it up. 2 down at the moment.
I dare say they're just going to be trying to draw this first one.
Kath on her backhand, the narrow hand, probably looking to slide. I was going to say under her bowl, but she's close here. Great effort. Great effort. Same. Yvonne just showing Lee jack high with her foot placement.
Well, she draws another. She's played it well. Doesn't want to move the jack to the left of screen.
Oh, okay. Almost heart in the mouth stuff there for a skipper. But
yeah, nearly couldn't have played that worse. Either way, Greenslade and Cots. Just a positive draw once again, you'd have to think. Another good second gets them in a good position. Just under the line here, Kath. It's a tricky one because there's
a bit like we spoke about last end, Isaac, where that bowl was just hanging out there short of the head. It gets into your mind, doesn't it? You think, oh, am I going to hit it? What if I hit it? Can I get past it either side? And there's one there from Lee just running into that.
It's an interesting one here too, Dodsy. Like, I think Cots has a chance. If she wanted to, she could nearly run up there and get both bowls out. The problem is, because Kath didn't get another good second, if she misses it wide, she can rip her own too. I don't think she's worse off, but it does just make it a little bit trickier. I think if they can draw a good one on the backhand, then she's a chance, I think, to try and rumble and rip both bowls for a bit of a number. And or get the jack out of bounds.
We'll see how close you are, your assessment. The girls, again, a long conversation in the middle of the green. Jodie now on the mat.
The other thing they have on, Dodsy, if they are like just a bit positive on the draw and they do jag the jack to the left of screen, it's all them.
What just a great effort.
Quick.
Great effort. Still the 2 down. Lee asking Yvonne just to come on her backhand, the wide hand here. Just going to hang a little. All right, still the counter 2 with 1 bowl to come from Jodie. Played it positively. Kath just got a grimace on her face, thinking it's not quite all you got, she calls. It's a great effort, but I'm not sure it's going to get there. Counter 2 for the girls, Yvonne and Lee. Nice. Has she got the weight? Just a couple more rolls and Not quite.
Great effort.
2, yep.
Great
effort just to get that extra shot.
All right. It's 2 shots to Robinson and Kelly. Unfortunately loses the jack in the ditch. Not ideal.
No.
Didn't look like they were changing the length anyway, so I'm not exactly sure what the thought process was. Getting themselves back.
Well, they won the end, thought, well, let's change the length up a little bit. Tried to get a little bit more length in it. Unfortunately put in the ditch. I remember a leader that did that for you one day, Isaac. No longer leading for you.
Oh, give us a spell. No, I don't mind.
We might joke about it, but it's a critical part of the game, isn't it? You know,
It certainly is.
Your leader is so valuable, particularly when you want to, if your opposition is set and in a rhythm, you want to take the game away from them. And if that is taking out their comfort zone and having a different length, it's important that you can roll that jack to where your skipper would like it.
Yeah, 100%. Especially 13-1, you finally get back to, you get the map back after 6 ends. Even still, she only probably put an extra, 2 metres maybe on what they've been playing anyway. Probably would have liked to see a little bit more variation in length. Whether they go really short or really long, I think they hadn't really played anything short. They've sort of been longer length ends, medium to long. Probably maybe a short to medium would have been more.
I agree, and
appropriate.
it's very easy to be an expert sitting here, but 13-3 down, nearly halfway through the game, I'm with you. I thought the girls might have changed the length up significantly. Matt right back, short end, or Matt right up and tried something, but we're kind of in the same routine, Isaac, aren't we? The same length that certainly Kath's comfortable with. Watching this one intently as it comes down. And look, another great bowl. Just got a piece of Lee's bowl on the way through, but more chalk. If you've just tuned in to us with the live stream here at the Marion Bowling Club, we are down to the finals of the ladies' events. The 2 semi-finals of the pairs are currently being played. The fours will be later on this afternoon. And if you're wondering why the fours aren't being played now, well, that's because some in the fours are playing in the pairs. And we just have to get these out of the way so the girls can then concentrate on their fours game. And that extends to the singles as well this year. So some of the girls are playing in the singles as well. So that event has been just pushed back in the calendar a little bit. Bowls SA will find a suitable date and venue for the singles to be played. In the meantime, we're here at the Marion Bowling Club on the middle green, B green, for the 2 semi-finals. Just a little bit of a slap on the side of the leg from Jody. She wasn't happy with that bowl, even on the mat. Certainly playing up into the head, and
I was going to say,
all just ran probably second wood there, closest bowl out.
turns a little bit more, then gets her bowl a bit more square. She probably pops their shot bowl out, makes 2 shots. Shot bowl is jack high though. They do have a couple bowls past now, so it does give them a bit of confidence, I think, going forward in this end. Play up and into the Jody be looking to tidy this one up.
Not far away either. And, oh, interesting. Certainly changed it again. Jack on the move.
Probably,
Lee having a look at it.
yeah, I think it's actually better for them. The way it was set up then, there was, pretty good shot on for Robinson and Kelly. Now it's whilst it probably looked and felt a little ugly, it's I think it's better off for them.
One down. Jody just singled as Kath just wandered halfway up the green, stood on tippy toes just to have a look at where the bowl sat in relation to the jack. Mind you, she does have second bowl at this stage, but just wanted to get in her own mind where things sat. Often a failing of us all bowlers, and I'm sure you'll agree, Isaac, that sometimes we don't go down to the head enough just to have a look and see where things actually sit.
That's it, yeah. Angles can play a big role in, you play with a couple of feet or a couple of metres, or if an upshot or a drive.
Yep, couldn't agree more. And that walk down is quite valuable at times. You can walk up, leave, more confident knowing that, right, this is the shot I've got to play.
Both hands really an option here for, both teams, to be honest. Both teams opting for a different tactic.
Yeah.
Probably
just needs it to hang a little bit, not going to get it. Slight little grimace on Kath's face. She knew that she just missed that one. Lee going to follow her down on the forehand. Both girls playing the forehand at the moment.
Interesting. She just played on the backhand. I would have backed her in just to make the little correction she needed. Just had to make contact on one of her reds. Greenslade drawing in on the forehand here.
Yep.
Weight was really good on her first attempt.
A little bit more on this one from Kath. Jody bending over, quite interested now, and just sliding past.
Slides past to a good spot. I mean, she's probably another 10 feet quicker than her first attempt, but gets to a good home. Yvonne certainly not afraid to play weight. I think commentary box side is probably the better shot for Yvonne. She's just sort of pokes it out on a nice draw line, gets a couple of turns out of the maroon. She nearly makes two. She can get the inside of the maroon and back into the jack and makes two. Greenslade bowl just short of the jack on the line. It is laying down, so it takes a little bit more effort to turn that one in for shot.
Well, she's not playing the shot that you would have called her to play.
Still not a bad...
Playing the other hand.
Yeah, not a bad shot down here either.
Oh. All right. One down is the indication from Lee. She's asking Yvonne to come up, try and get that jack mobile, get it back if she can. Mind you, it's tough to get in there, I would think.
Definitely.
Just going to get that front bowl, unfortunately.
Skirts that. She was very close.
Jody with the last bowl for this end. Again on her forehand. I think they're holding one at this stage. Close again. And still just the one down. Okay.
So
7 innings played, 14-3.
And I think we might see if we can go to a break here, Tim. Down at Marion Bowling Club, MGA Women's Country Carnival Pairs semi-final. Greenslade and Cots putting on a bit of a clinic at the moment. For those who just joined in, really haven't had many, if any, loose bowls. Robinson and Kelly just behind the 8 ball a little bit. Just with that pressure that Greenslade and Cots are putting on, they're just searching, trying to make things happen. In the pair semi-final next door, Corinne Lynch out to a 4-2 lead over Judy Strauss. Try and keep you guys up to date with that one as it progresses. They are a couple of ends behind.
Isn't it amazing in our game, Isaac, that we've got one semi-final on one rink, 17 shots scored over 7 ends, and next door after 5 ends, just the 6 shots scored.
It is.
It's an amazing game. Starting to warm up a little bit. We have forecasts of 29 here in the Adelaide metropolitan area today, and all 4 of the girls now have just taken off that jacket that they had on just to compensate for that breeze. So the sun starting to warm up.
Reasonable start again for both sides.
Just talking about the 6 on one rink and 17 on the other. Again, just another single shot scored over there in the other semi-final.
So 5-2 now, still in favour of Corinne. Jodie Cott's
not far away here, Jodie, if she just gets underneath, but just ran into...
Done enough to get the shot.
Yep. Yvonne playing her forehand. From where I'm sitting, looks like it's just going to run through a little bit.
Yvonne, Tim, Yvonne also our state singles champion from last season. Interesting. No doubt she's entered for the state singles coming up this Sunday.
Yep.
Interesting. She can navigate her way through sectionals and knockouts again.
Has Jodie got enough on this one? Not quite. Something I've never done. Pull up short, 2 feet short.
No, yours are normally about 15.
Oh dear. Yvonne, good correction this time. Beautiful weight and a lovely draw bowl. Yep. One shot indicated by Lee there. As the girls cross over again. Crowd starting to build a little bit here at the Marion Bowling Club. If you're out and about and want to see some high quality bowls, pop down and enjoy the amenities of the Marion Bowling Club. Watch the girls in action. Yvonne now playing her backhand, probably try to sit that shot bowl or get that jack on the move. Close. Jodie leaning over, thinking, well done, and there it is. Fantastic. What a great bowl. And chalk again. Lee probably going to follow it down. Well, she certainly is following it down. A little bit of purpose on this one. Hoping to sit that shot bowl out. Find the jack. She's going to find... Oh, just found the gate between those 2 bowls. Again, something that's never ever happened to me. But anyway.
Yeah, you can't go through a hole, mate, if you're short.
How does that happen over 20 plus metres for a bowl to go through a hole that size? It's happened to all of us. Anyway, Kath on the way down again. Probably just going to pull up short. I can look at her cursing herself. She's having a bit of a laugh to herself, actually. Bit of a chuckle. But does it play in the mind of Lee? And look, she's standing on the mat thinking, oh, it's in my way, it's in my way. But no, she's going to play that same hand, probably try and float under that last bowl of Kath's, which she's doing with a little bit of purpose. Just hanging wide. A little bit of a wry smile from Jodie to Kath about that last bowl.
It'd be interesting, Tim, if there's any chance of Jodie being able to sit that pink bowl. Probably gets, 2 turns out of it. She might be, 5 shots, 4 or 5 shots.
Yep. Well, she's certainly playing that hand and looking for exactly what you just predicted.
She's got to clear the front one.
Is she going to clear the front one? She did. What a great shot. Made 2 out of it, I think. Great bowl. Great bowl.
It's a very, very good shot. I think, from what we've seen so far, Tim, Yvonne normally decides if she can't draw it off, she's going to have a run. So I wouldn't be surprised if she does play weight here. Risk being, obviously, she does get a pink bowl out. She could be down 4 shots. Probably has to give it a crack on the first. I mean, they've got nearly everything back.
Yep, certainly have.
Just depends on the hand. She plays the non-commentary side. I think her pink one's a little more protected.
All right, I think that's what she's got in her mind. Just took her time on the mat, but there it is. Yep, you called it. Certainly some weight up through the head, looking for those not far away. Oh,
it's a good effort. It's a very good effort.
Great effort. Probably just the one down still. Just looking to turn one of their bowls. Jodie just asking, we one down. That was confirmed.
Confirmed that they're not.
They're not.
Correct. Yep, Kath
said.
Not
one down. Okay.
No, we're not one down. Got one.
Just looking. Has she got enough? Just a turn. Not quite.
Oh.
Right. Lee steps up to the head. Come and have a look. Okay. Yvonne puts her bowl down and will wander up to the head just to have a look to see what they can manufacture here.
2-foot toucher is pretty good here, Tim, if she can manage it. I mean, the hard part is she probably can't play too much weight here. Sneaky chance of poking her own pink one out of the head. So probably just going to be just over the draw. Make it off one of those short ones back up to the jack. They do have pretty much everything past. It's sort of 5-1, maybe even more, 6-1 at the back, and back corner is away.
Interesting stage of the game. 14-3 down, halfway through the match. Talking about thinking how we can manufacture a few shots, 1, 2, a few shots to try and get back in the game. I did notice that when Yvonne walked down there, Isaac, Lee had given her thoughts, but I certainly saw Yvonne hold her bowls cloth out to her, indicating, yes, but the breeze. So it'd be interesting to see what they've decided, the girls.
Probably not a bad shot on the other hand too as well. She just wanted to be positive draw, try and turn her own in. The risk is, of course...
Look at that, standing on the mat, still not quite sure. Looking either way. Okay. Here we go.
Draw sort of
Certainly
line.
confidently up into the head. Lee just got that front bowl. There's our first ambulance for the day. And another one to Kath and Jody. Takes a score 15-3 after 8 ends. And again, the other semi-final just plodding along in singles each end at this stage. Again, we've just gone to that same length, Isaac. If you're comfortable in that zone, why would you change it? You know, they're just...
Oh, at 15-3, you'd be silly too.
Got their weight and they just found their length.
Kath
And
Greenslade,
again, look at that.
cracking start.
Yep. Yeah, great effort, good reply. Just a fraction short. Leaves it open for Kath. Oh, just stepped back off the mat. Unfortunately, had to do that awful task of rubbing off a little bit of chalk. Again on her forehand. Again, lovely weighted bowl. Yep, very close. Leader follow her down again. Both girls playing their forehand, which currently sits as the narrow side on B green here. And she likes it and got the hole. She walked past our commentary. I certainly heard her say, "Oh, I've got the hole." And sure enough, between the jack and the shot bowl, Lee's bowl just slid through. Both girls playing their forehand, both Jody following Kath's lead down and just getting inside. Yep.
Really good shot. Hasn't necessarily widened the target.
Backhand for Yvonne, of course, being a left-hander. She's not far away either, I don't think. Needs the jack. Just slid past, but a clap from Lee.
Great shot again from Jody. Just lays the front one over. Still going to be the 3 shots, I think, to Greenslade and Cots.
I think Yvonne would just love this jack to slide back a little bit.
It's awfully close.
Just got the wrong side of that front bowl, unfortunately. Jack back would have been handy. Just
You'd have to think Greenslade and Cots will be on this backhand commentary side, just trying to turn one of their bowls up and over. And if they miss, because they're going to have that sort of just up and over, sort of 2 or 3 feet of weight. If they miss wide, they miss passing a really good home.
A little bit of banter about from the girls.
Can Greenslade make this look a little different? On its way, backhand. Trying to turn something up the front. Not far away.
Got Jodie interested. She's over the head now, and look at that. Through. Wow. Yep. Very good.
Stiff not to get a little bit of a better result. It's a good shot nonetheless. Really allows Lee to overplay this if she wants. Not sure she's going to.
She got her, not quite. Same again. Very simple call from Jodie. Same again. Just wants the same bowl from Kath.
Similar. Probably a bowl wider than what her first one was, but it means if she slides past, she's going to be in a great spot.
Look at that. Very good. Very good. And thumbs up from Jodie. Yep. Well done, partner. I think that indicated into it a little bit if you can.
Yeah, she needs another couple of metres here at least. Just needs to change an angle here. Not looking very good for them at the moment. Not going to do it. Nearly going to draw the shot. Not quite.
Wow.
I think if I'm Jodie Coates, I'm just going to poke one out in the top forehand corner here. A little bit of risk if the jack goes back. Don't think it's going to go to the backhand corner. It's hard to tell always. Similarly, if I'm Lee, it's going to be ploughing through that with any kind of weight that I feel I can just accurately make it look different. Don't have to be flat out, but you've got to make it look different, at least on the first. Angle's not really lining up for him currently. However,
certainly long discussion between Jodie and Kath, and
going to the danger side. They are down a couple if it does go that way, so it's a good shot. Do get backers as well. Maybe plays a factor in the weight that Yvonne now selects.
A little bit of purpose on this one. Got Lee interested. She's stepping forward. Just hung wide, unfortunately.
Yeah, one of those ones, Dodsey. You got to miss that one tight. Missing it wide doesn't give you any option going forward. Missing it tight changes the angles. Cott's not far away here to add. Not far away at all. Oh,
wow.
What a shot.
Wow.
Rightio.
Beautiful weight control.
Well,
very good.
If Yvonne had a license to throw one as quick as she likes, now is the time. More weight than the last. But
certainly up again with some purpose.
She's
waved it away. From the match, she waved it away with the sorry Lee. I didn't quite get that. Not sure here, Isaac. This looks ugly again, I think.
Yeah,
Well, certainly one taken out with conviction, and we now go to the measure. I think measuring.
Ooh, close.
It is very close.
Actually trying hard to get it in. Not sure if it's going to make the count. That one's certainly in. A 2. That's 3.
The closest bowl of the opposition, and we're now into 3. 4. Wow.
Well,
makes it a bit tough now.
19-3, 9 ends played. Looking ugly. Really been, like I said it a couple of times now, but certainly a reflection of how well Greenslade and Cots have been drawing.
Ambulance number 2 for the day here at Marion. Plenty more to come. Oh, a little bit longer this time from Kath. Certainly going to reach the 6 foot mark, I would think, as Jodie, moves it over. Probably not in the scheme of things, but it is that little bit longer than what the girls have been playing. Again, I think her weight is very good. Just hung a little bit wide. She has a bit of a smile and a chuckle to her skipper. It was just the breeze that held it out. Ambulance number 3. Lee to follow her down. Great bowl. Yep. Just pulled up a fraction short, but certainly holding shot at the moment. Forced Kath to change her hand. Well, not forced her to change her hand, but she's decided to change her hand. Now playing the wide hand.
Not far away.
I think she's
run out of steam.
Oh, again, probably just lost that last little bit. Yvonne indicating to Lee 2 feet. The old 2 feet. Certainly got a bit more purpose on this one. And, just slide through a little bit, but not a bad home for a leader. I think every skipper would be happy with that.
One of the loosest starts we've had so far today, Tim. Jodie on the forehand, wider hand. Trying to draw one in, but
going to stay up. Yep, handy, just stayed up right on the edge of the green. Yvonne playing her forehand, hoping to turn Lee's bowl in perhaps. Not far away. Weight looks pretty reasonable here. Is she going to slide underneath? Oh, not quite. A little bit of a on Yvonne's face as she picks up her next bowl. Jodie still on her forehand. Just got to lose about a metre on her last bowl to draw.
Yeah, track's better.
Track is better. Weight is better too.
She played this really well.
Yeah, what a lovely correction. Yeah, that is a great bowl. Great bowl. Yvonne probably again just trying to turn that front bowl. From my position, looks like she's just hanging wide again. Nearly. Almost.
Both teams really just probably trying to draw here. You have to say Kath would stay on the forehand. Just trying to draw another, poke one just past. If Robinson and Kelly wanted to get adventurous, they could try and slide under that one of Robinson to get the jack moving, but there is that one of Cots at the back, so I think that's where Kath just applies the pressure on the forehand, draws another, just sneaks past with a foot or two of weight. Put the pressure on them, make it really hard for them to get the shot. It's got the sliding pass part right. Maybe a little too right.
Might just rolled into the ditch. Trouble is, though, Isaac, the girls, Lee and Eve, on being so far behind, there's nowhere there that I can see they can get numbers. They need numbers at this stage of the game, and the way the game's being played on Kath and Jodie's terms, it's very difficult for the girls to get numbers to get back in the game. They're going to run out of ends if they get ones and twos. They need somehow to manufacture a big number. Not sure they can do it. Bit of adjustment needed this time from Kath. And
well.
Like Jodie did previously, the adjustment was very, very good. Beautiful. And unfortunately, not 2 down again for the Yvonne and Lee.
Yeah. Still a chance, though. She can just be under the maroon one. There's with the right weight, 2 or 3 feet, she can get the jack moving. Even if she moves her own, she puts her team in a better position. However, losing it in the pit with no connection on anything, not going to help them.
Just not working for them at the moment. Another end just been played on the other semi-final, and guess how many shots were scored in that last end, do you reckon?
Oh,
I'll give you a clue.
Be silly not to say a single.
Another single, 7-2. What a contrast in games. Each end, singles being won, and yet in the game that we're commentating, we've seen big numbers, 4s and 5s, which has allowed that big lead to manifest for Kath Greenslade and Jodie Cots. Another good bowl. Yep,
Takes
great position.
Yeah, takes their shot away.
It does. They can't attack the head, can they? They can't get those numbers that they need.
Just about.
Oh, it's a great effort. Yeah, and a clap from her partner Lee, but just sliding past. Another one, mate. You got it. The call from Kath. Just drop another counter in there.
A little bit quick again. Slides through, I think.
Not far away.
Kelly be better off just going quicker here, I think. Trying to get the jack out of bounds. And like you said, Doddsy, they do need shots. Could be 3 down here. Jack's not too bad, actually, on the draw. Needs to turn a lot.
Not going to help them, unfortunately, with another 2.
Greenslade Cots take themselves 21. Robinson Kelly 3. 10 ends played. 15 end game here. MGA Women's Country Carnival Pairs semi-final. The winner of this goes on to play the winner of Lynch v Strauss. Currently 7-2 in favour of Lynch. So Jack poking up to the tee again. Could be a tactic they may have spoken about on one of their crossovers here, Doddsy, as they poke towards the pointy end of this match. The Jack's on the tee. Does make it a little bit harder to kill the end. Obviously the angle, the amount of room you've got before you get to the ditch is less. Greenslade, what a cracking start.
Yep, great start. Bowling very well, the girls. Yeah, it is a game of tactics, isn't it? You know, protect your lead, do anything you can to prevent the others getting back into the game. But I think, with some confidence, I think the pairing of Greenslade and Cots are pretty well set in this game. 5 ends to go. Another lovely weighted shot. Yep. No, that's good bowling. And, you know, just ever so slightly continues to put the pressure on the other two girls that then, like we all do, start playing clutch bowls and just pushing through that extra couple of feet and crossing the head like that one. You think, oh.
The Cots will be drawing again. You'd have to think on the forehand, just trying to tuck the jack away a little bit. And not a bad time either for Yvonne just to get a little aggressive early. Obviously chasing down, 18 odd shots. 5 ends to do it. Currently 2 down with 2 absolute crackers from Greenslade.
Lovely smooth delivery from Jodie. She likes it. She's watching. Kath at the other end just clapping, and fantastic, you know. Good bowling. Very good bowling.
On as the...
That might run into the ditch, Isaac. And
aggressive speed, but unfortunately off target.
Just trying to manufacture shots, just trying to make something happening, but just not working. Not far away again, even if she just slides through to that back bowl. Oh.
That was zinging through, probably a little unnecessarily, but can Kelly make her adjustment? I'm not sure she has. Needs to turn a lot to latch on.
Well, she was certainly after the shot bowl or the jack, trying to get it back, but just hanging a little bit wide. A little bit of a shake of the head as they pass each other. Just as the girls cross over, I don't really want to tell a war story, Isaac, but just come back from a Bowls Australia conference where we get the opportunity to talk to other state presidents and CEOs, and one of the common themes with our game is, unfortunately, the lack of, but the demand on our volunteers. So I thought I might just take the opportunity to give a bit of a shout out to the volunteers at the Marion Bowling Club that over the last month have certainly done an amazing job with the men's country carnival, the round robin, and now the women's. Our clubs do not survive without the volunteers. So in my role, I take my hat off to the Marion Bowling Club and their volunteers who again here are preparing lunches, and that certainly extends to the umpires and measurers that I see standing around here today. On behalf of Bowls SA, thank you for your efforts.
It's been like I said, Dodsy, it's been a huge few weeks for Bowls down here in Adelaide. Men's Country Carnival, men's and women's round robin, and most recently the women's Country Carnival. It's been a valiant effort from all our clubs, all the volunteers. Greenslade putting the pressure on. Wow.
Yeah, no, you're right, mate. It's all of our clubs. I didn't certainly mean to single out Marion, but it is all of our clubs and all of our volunteers. We cannot do it without you. And Again, thank you. Bit like I spoke about before, Isaac, just missing now, running bowls into the ditch, clutch bowls, hoping to manufacture something. Probably a big number down again.
It's if they hang on to this, it's good night, Irene. I think it's be worth shaking hands. I think they're probably just struggling a little. You're right. You're down on the scoreboard, so you're trying to make things happen. But the first bowl pressure, really, for most of this game from Greenslade has been really, really good. And I think just the general drawing pressure that Greenslade and then Cots has been able to apply has just put Robinson and Kelly on the back foot. Every time Yvonne's on the mat, she's down, trying to make things happen.
Yep.
This one's much the same. I mean, she's probably better off just trying to go quicker here and get the jack really moving. It's going to ricochet off those white bowls if she just gets the front one square. So sort of hit it and see what happens. Out of bounds is the best case scenario. Dropping one here is really doesn't get them back in the game. So reasonable effort.
Great effort, yep.
Still,
I think the waggle of one finger there from Kath. Yep, push that through.
Even she cracks an egg on the shot bowl. It makes probably 3 or 4. She gets it a little too far. She's only one down. She can play this pretty confidently.
She sure did. Confident draw up to the head. Looking for that bowl. Kath moving a little bit. Almost got exactly as you said, mate. But look at that. When it's working for you, it's working for you.
It's a tricky one here for Yvonne. I mean, trying to draw the shot still means you've got to get 17 in 4.
Not far away. What result do we get here? Oh, great try was the call, but again, just only the one. Okay.
Yeah, had it surrounded as a brilliant set of bowls from Greenslade and Cots. I mean, that one from Yvonne, saving grace. However, they do extend their lead, 22-3. 4 ends still to play. So must-win end here for Robinson and Kelly. And
yep, must-win.
You probably need it.
Not only a must-win, mate, but a must-win with some numbers, I would think.
So 19 shots the difference. Reasonable start here from Lee.
Yep. A little bit of a clap from her skipper, which is good. Just watching it very intently, Kath, this one, and I'm just going to run out of steam, and she goes, a bit cross on herself. Nicely weighted bowl here from Lee, I think. Yep. Good bowl. Very good. But as has been most of the case in this game, Isaac, the girls are holding 2. But the pairing of Greenslade and Cots have just been able to turn it around. And We'll see what they're about to do this time.
Cots hasn't ever really been too far away from drawing the shot off, or every time and any time she's got on the mat down, she's been able to change it around very quickly. Reasonable track on speed, I think.
Close again.
Oh, case
what a lovely bowl.
Case and point.
Ran the jack. Yeah. I just watched Yvonne say something to Jodie as they swap positions on the mat.
A little late for the verbals.
Yes, I'd love to know what it was, but it was might have been on the lines of, could you just let us hold 2 shots for a bit? But then look at that.
Yeah, brilliant
Resting
response.
toucher.
Brilliant response.
Yeah.
Not sure Jodie's shot really changes here. She just gets a turn out of her own, go one down and
They're talking about it.
call it a day.
Yep. Turn yours. Yep. Yep, certainly played it confidently. How's her line? Just going to hang a fraction wide. Bang, flopping. Okay, yep, clap, clap. Good, good. Same bowl required from Yvonne. Try and get that second shot. Weight looks pretty good again. Okay. I know we mentioned it before, but a contrast in the 2 semi-finals, 25 shots in one game, 9 in the other, and 9 over 8 ends. Tight contest, just 1 shot each end seems to be the result. Kath playing her forehand. Not far away, just missing the shot bowl, just crossing it. No problems if you move it was the call from Yvonne. Asked Lee to come down. Weight looks pretty good. Does it get in there? Not quite, I don't think. Minor adjustment from Kath here. A little bit more on this one. Got Jodie moving over, having a look, and just going to hang again.
It's one of those ones here, Doddsy. I wouldn't don't think Greenslade and Cots have to be that concerned about trying to make the shot here. It's more just probably about drawing as many second woods as they can and dropping 1.
All right, Jack on the move that was spoken about before. Did I see Yvonne just hold up a 5 there? I can't see the monitor because of the sunlight, but anyway.
Looks like 3 for sure.
3 for sure.
I think 4th is a possibility. 5 is a stretch. Probably makes Jodie's shot a little easier here, to be honest. She can just sort of either draw the shot on the forehand or just rumble around on the backhand and sit something and stay. Looks like you can take the forehand option. Has been drawing really well down on this forehand all game. Track's good. Track's really good on speed. Just sliding through. Is there a twist in this story, Dodsey?
Oh,
Yes, there is. Come on.
I'd like to see it, but I don't know, mate. I think we're just at the point now where the gap's too big. It's too big.
Well, we did say at the start of the end, they do need they need to win this end, and B, they need to get a number. Currently holding 3, could be 4.
Look, I hope so for the girls, but I think it's just a bit insurmountable now. And as you said, all that Greenslade and Cots have to do now is just, they don't even have to win the end, just get that good second wood, keep the numbers down, and they're home and hosed. Probably wishing that one was up a little more. You'll get it, said Kath, as Jodie puts her foot on the mat.
That's it, not much to change. Been playing really well in this direction on this hand all game. Last few ends especially. Track's good again on speed. Speed looks pretty good, just needs a clear run.
Oh, clear run and all okay.
May have done enough for third. Well,
just turn yours, turn the maroon ball if you can.
Track's good.
Yep.
Speed looks good too.
Yep. Can she just get the edge that she needs to turn? Oh, got a fraction of it.
Could be in.
Right, let's have a look. 2 out straight away. Three out. Now we're going to the tape. Lee hopeful, trying to find another one. No. Three shots.
Well, they needed it. Keeps them
certainly did.
In the game.
Now, Isaac, they've got the mat. Are we going to see something different? Change the length completely. Change the game. Take Catherine.
I hope so, but the mat's going down the same spot as been all game.
And it's about the same length.
Well, marginally longer, but not really all that different to what we've seen so far. So 16 shots required, or the difference, I should say. 3 ends to get them.
Reasonable start. Good.
So I think if Greenslade and Cots win this end, I think they shake hands.
Another lovely start from Kath Greenslade. Makes it tough. A little bit more on this one from Lee. Just get the inside rub. Yes, there it is.
Greenslade up on the forehand. Doesn't even change much from her first attempt. 3 feet, not even. 2 feet to the jack. Oh, unfortunately taking it off.
Yep. Currently 9-2 is the score in the other semi-final. Yvonne Kelly playing her backhand. Just hoping for, yep, little bit of jack back would be great, and a lovely bowl. Well done. Made 2 out of that. Jodie can follow her down. She seems to like it. She's watching it intently. I think this is a great bowl. Oh, just slid through.
It's good
Wow.
effort.
Game of millimetres, our game. Game of millimetres. Could have taken that jack through with her bowl and completely demoralised the other girls. But it is a game of millimetres. Another good bowl from Yvonne. Just caught a piece of the front bowl. Certainly. We got a catcher called Kath. Your last bowl. She's confidently up into it. No point being short here.
That's it.
Oh, just got a piece of her front bowl. I think the positive thing I've noticed, Isaac, is that the breeze has just abated a little bit.
It's true.
Making it a little bit easier. The windsock is not quite as vicious as it was before. Lee Robinson playing her forehand. Not far away. Not far away at all.
Yeah, it's a great
Lovely
shot.
shot. Yep.
Just enough of a gap there too that Greenslade and Cots can sort of be positive on the draw, or just overweight, or swinging up there and get the hole and get nothing. So it's important for Kath just to be positive, but it's important she makes contact with something, changes an angle
She's
here.
got Jodie interested here, mate. She's very close.
What a shot!
Wow.
Oh, Kath Greenslade.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. One down.
It's a tricky one from
Yeah,
here.
Trouble is nothing back though. At a stage of the game where they need some numbers, there's nothing for them really to work with, unfortunately. Shaw can make a shot out of this, but need more than the one shot. And that might wander in the ditch, I think. Just.
So they hang on to this shot here for Greenslade and Cots, and they would shake hands. So I think they just load up at the back. Front nearly resting toucher. Front hopper means the jack's really just going to be moving backwards. They just load up.
Yep.
Yvonne,
Just beat that back bowl for me, I think Jodie indicated.
this one may
Is
end
she
up
up
being the
there?
shortest one on the green.
Just not going to get around. Oh, not quite.
Interesting for Yvonne. Not a huge amount on. I think the first one you just got to be a foot over the draw and just try and see if you can't lay Kath's sort of bowl over or give it one turn. Just give herself a chance at trying to get this Kath bowl out. I think it's a 2-bowl play. Can't get it out in one. Got to make contact with the first. Hard part is Cots does have a couple of cracks at it too. If she does sort of turn it over, there's a chance that Cots could just come through with a couple feet of weight and trail the jack. Nearly can trail in the ditch if that was the case. Yvonne
certainly up into it. Hoping for something.
Yes.
Just, yep.
Don't mind the weight. It's a tricky one. You get Kath's one square, probably pokes the jack into the ditch and it's game over. Cots tight of what she would have liked, I think. Turning things.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a nuisance.
No, that's not going to make... yep, I just looked at Yvonne. Her head just tilted. Not happy.
Yeah.
Just probably ran into an awkward spot. Anyway, up into it again. Hoping her line's better this time.
That's it. Needs to somehow get the shot to stay in this game.
She's wide and no good. Just... we got one, mate. Just draw another.
I don't think you need to. They've already got one. They can shake hands here.
She said, no, come on, partner, play your last bowl, which she has. And...
there'll be one shot.
One takes it 23-6. The girl's going to...
Looks like they're going to at least play this one back. 23-6. Either they haven't done the math or they're just keen to play it. Kath on the forehand. Dominated this game so far.
And she's going to do it right to the end, Isaac. Look at that. Right to the end of the game. Bowled very, very well. Look, the girl, all four have bowled very well. I think just at the pairing of Kath and Jodie have just been that much better, unfortunately. Sticking to her routine, and another good bowler as a result. Could have rushed it, let's get this over and done with, but she took her time, went through her routine like we all should do, and put in another lovely bowl.
Lee's second one on her way down. Can she make her correction? Yeah, reasonable shot.
Beautiful
Reasonable
weight.
shot. The other pair's semi, 9-3 in favour of Corinne Lynch. They are just starting to poke their lead out. But
I think the girls have just looked at the scoreboard and thought,
we could have shook hands.
could have, would have.
Could be having a nice cold Coopers at the bar.
Mind you, it saves having to pick them all up and carry them down. Just wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Another lovely bowl from Joe. Look at that. Fantastic. Weight's good again, I think, from Jodie. Yeah, no, look, great bowling. Lovely bowling. Yep.
Well,
and out comes the chalk again.
Yes. And by definition, it is just how they've played all day. Lead 2 first bowls from Kath, and especially Jodie's first 2 bowls as well, have really dominated this clash. Yvonne giving it her best. Going to be a bowl wide. No result.
I think they were the girls just discussing then that let's just forget it, but you have to play the end out now that you've played it?
Yeah, it was a bit of a strange one. I mean, almost, yeah. I don't know. I think they saw, well, we're 4 down with 4 really close bowls. Maybe we should have shook hands.
Anyway, we'll play out the rest of them now.
Yeah, Kath going to try and apply the pressure. On the forehand, track is very good. Weight is very good. I think adds another, but it's hard to tell. Late, short, or maybe.
Yep.
Speed was probably actually good, but yeah, line not.
Close again.
Yeah, very close again.
Yep. Good bowling.
What a shot. Pokes the jack out. It's not going to hold as many shots, but so change of hands here from Lee. Trying to revive the scoreboard just a little wide. Well, tell you what, if I was Jodie, I'd just be having a little rumble at that maroon bowl. Makes she gets that one out at 6 shots. Play it with the speed as well that she stays on. Makes it very tricky for Yvonne going forward.
Well, we're about to find out, Isaac, whether, as you called it, certainly playing that hand. Certainly got enough on it to...
Not far away. Not far away. What a shot. Jodie Cots.
Wow.
Ooh. Could be 7.
Wow.
Could be 7. Von. Probably just got to back herself on anything. She feels
turned her back on Yvonne, just not working for the girls today.
Jody surely just going to try and add another here. This could be 8 if she gets it in. A little over the draw weight again, I think. Hard to tell just out the hand alone.
Not far away, mate. Just sit that. Oh, look at that. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Pokes her, pokes her last one out. It is currently 7.
Reminds me of a game I played. My team said we're 8 down. I said, I haven't bowled my last bowl. They said we counted that one. Anyway.
Well, Yvonne's wide here and quick. Will be 7 shots to
I don't think they're even going to count them.
Greenslade and Cots in a very, very dominant performance.
They're not going to count them. No, they're just going to let it go. Yep. I agree, Isaac. It was a dominant performance. Started from the first end really with the leading bowls of Kath, and they just cemented it all from there. It just seemed to work for them. Mind you, good heads of bowls. I thought that there was some, even looking at that one there as it currently sits, I mean, that's a good head of bowls, but it just didn't work for the other girls, unfortunately, today. No. So congratulations to Kath Greenslade and Jodie Cots, who now go on to the final.
That's right. They played
Mind you, I'm not sure their partners are completely locked in yet. The 9-3 is the score on the other one, but wow, that could change quickly.
That's it. It's like I said, Doddy, couple of really good, plenty of really good shots, good heads, a great game. Probably one that, whilst Greenslade and Cots were very dominant, probably scoreline doesn't quite reflect how close some of those heads were. But we thank everyone for tuning in. We've got lunch now for these pairs players. We'll be back with the pairs final just after lunch, which you can expect that stream on your screens. Be around 12:30, 12:40, so feel free and please tune back in. If not, get down to Marion Bowling Club. We do have the 4s later this afternoon too, so if you want to see some bowls on a Monday, Marion is the place to be. Thank you for tuning in. Doddsy, thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure.
Yep, enjoyed it. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, good on you. Nah, yeah, on my way. I just got to nick into the drive-through.
Cooper's Dry 3.5. Try something new.
Cooper's Dry 3.5 low-carb lager.
They're new and drylicious.
Oh, thanks. Or dry.
It's Audrey.
Rediscover the joy of mid-stream with Cooper's Dry 3.5. Go on, give it a dry.